You can leave them in or take them out depending on what you want to do. In our restaurant, we take them out because, unfortunately, people just don't know about bones anymore. And that you could say, oh yes, there's bones in there, but they'll still try to eat them. So we do this. So you'll notice that I'm always angling my knife toward the bones so that I can leave as much flesh behind as possible. There's a really big bone right up in here that surrounds that where the gill was there. So there I am, finished with that side of it. Okay. One more bone there. Okay, so now we got to basically do the same thing on this other side, but I'm going to do it while it's still open. So here's the bones that are that come straight out of the spinal column. And I'm going to take it up to here, like I did with the other side. And then I'm going to use my kitchen shears to cut through the rib bones where they attach to the top there. I forgot to cut this fin off. Okay, so now I'm going to just use my knife again angled toward the bones to free that fillet and let it lie down flat there. Okay, so here at this point, I will have everything free, like that. And I'm going to use my hand to break it right here, where the head meets the spinal column, because that's the part that I want to just get out. I want to get this away from me at this point. So there's the major bone that you see there, and then there's the bone that comes straight down from the dorsal fin. So I want to feel that and release it. But I don't want to cut through because I want to grill this thing whole like that. Okay. And then I can just use my shears to go in here and just cut through all of that. So we sell about 30 of these a night. Mm-hmm. So you can imagine it's one guy's job to just do this most of the day. Okay, so that's the basic thing once we get these ribs out of there. Flip it around.
How long do you think it takes him to do one?
He's down to about, I think, 6 or 7 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. I mean, it takes a while.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it takes me a long time.
Would
Because
that
it's
be
not
for 2 people or use a smaller fish?
No, we only do this size fish, about this same size. And then we'll talk about the grilling basket and all that sort of stuff to go with it. Okay.
What's the name of this fish, Rick?
This is rubia.
Rubia.
And it's in that snapper family. Okay. So again, I will say, when you're doing this kind of thing, you have to kind of know what the anatomy of the fish is, what you're going for. Right up here is that place where there's a big bone. So you have to kind of get that out of there. You want to cut right straight across there. And then I'll do that. And then we grill it just like this.
Head on.
Head on like that. Because believe it or not, this one doesn't want to crack. It really doesn't want to crack. I don't know why. The other one that I did. Man, it doesn't want to crack at all. We'll pretend. There. Okay. That's it. Okay, believe it or not, there's really, really good meat in the head part of it, and every once in a while we find guests who really appreciate that. Okay, so here's my other one. So I'm gonna put these two, and then, give me just a half a second, because now I really have to clean
Wash it.
everything up. That's why I want to do this first.
Yeah.
And get it out of the way before we move on to anything else.
Bob Precious.
Everybody left? We don't have anything else? No. Okay. I just need to clean up all my stuff.